What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to the Welsh way here with Aberystwyth Town. So here we are, the second knockout round of the Champions League. Just looking at the draw here, I noticed that there are some surprisingly good ties in here. For Granada and Tel Aviv, I may be underestimating both of these teams, but I'd say that's a tie where either of them could go through, but realistically if they were to play a harder team, I'd say neither of them would go through. So yeah, and also the team here, I'm going to butcher this name. Bologna. I think that's how you say that. Apparently they wanted me as their manager or some rubbish like that. I don't know. It's quite recent. It was quite literally like last week. They were like, oh, there's rumours that you're interested in this job. I'm like, what? Why would I even want to manage in Italy? But anyway, forward to today's game. We are... I've clicked there now, so we're going to... Anyway. So, forward to this game, we're at the Scarlets in Connefley for the game against Juventus. They're supposed to play a 4-3-1-2. I don't know how that really come out. They probably end up playing a 4-4-2 as most teams do against us. But anyway, the team for today's game will be... I meant to put Laird in goal. Anyway, Laird in goal. Right back Ferreira, left back Mizaki, centre backs of Jose. I'm going to call him both of them because I don't know which is which. It probably doesn't make a difference. And Moreira on the right midfield with Armstrong for the injured Terry Jenkins. Sadly picked up I think it was a 2-week injury, sorry, for Paul hamstring in training. He quite literally, it wasn't like I played him in a match where I probably couldn't have. He just picked up an injury, which is a real shame. Elsewhere in midfield we have Croft and Pedrosa playing centre mids, and the left we have Wilson. Up front we have O'Connor, and then the other striker is Amir Lewis. And the bench is Lloyd, McNaughton, Drake, Lewis, Sedmak, Wallace and Pearce. Plus, before we go into this game, I want to show you our youth intake because it wasn't great this year. Best player we have was Stephen Drake, a right back, but we've got two decent young right backs. We don't need another one. And another Drake in the team as well. Is this guy related to? No, we had the Hamilton Davis before. But apart from that, pretty average team. We've got a decent centre-back, Andre Watt, to probably play maybe a bit next year. But, yeah, not great youth intake, which is a shame. Especially after we've, considering our facilities, we've got the second best possible facilities that we can get for the actual youth and training facility. Junior coaching, it is the best. Youth recruitment, I think it's one of the worst, but I can't upgrade that. I've tried to look, but there's never an option to upgrade that. It's always an option to cull it back. But anyway, submit that team that we looked at a second ago, and let's go into this game. So they've come out and played a 4-3-1-2. Why is there an Englishman? That's not an Englishman, it's a Jamaican guy. Very good. 79 caps, sorry, in age 24. He's going to get easy near 200. But I don't think there's any real players there. Paul Pogba's there. I didn't see him actually, but I don't think there's anyone else real. Maybe there is. I don't know. I don't know enough. He is real. I don't know enough about foreign players or young, decent talent in this game. But let's move forward. It doesn't make a difference. I believe Juventus have enough to see off Aberystwyth today. We're going to get the assistant to do this and pick up where they left off. No, I'm going to say it's passion. I'm going to say this calmly. We're a huge underdog there. There's no pressure. I didn't really get much of a response. Let's see if normally you can get a good response from this. That's a better response. We'll do that as well. That's an even better response. And we'll do that. There you go. Everyone's looking happy. Seeming relaxed. Seeming motivated. That's a good team talk. Come on, Aberystwyth. Second qualifying round. If we get through this, we can get to a quarter-final for the first time in a long time. There's Armstrong instantly down the right looking for the attack. Good, aggressive start to the game. Alright, come on. Come on, Apple. Let's do this. Juventus with the ball, just in our after, playing the ball forward nicely. He's offside. It's okay. Look, the defender knocked that ball through. I'm guessing he was offside originally, but it looked like our defender knocked it straight through to him to get a clear opportunity. It's Armstrong down the right, whipping this one in, unable to find Lewis, and Croft is unable to get the ball back to Armstrong, and now Juventus are on the counter-attack, flooding the black and white shirts forward. They stopped the counter-attack, which is very foolish, but they've still got the ball, and we can't relax yet. As really poor shot. Laird with the save. That was an abysmal shot. Juventus really should and could be 1-0 up. We've got a lot of ball, which I don't mind seeing, but we're yet to have a shot on target. Yet to have a shot at all. And we're nearly 30 minutes in. That's not good for all the possession we've had. There's Wilson down that left-hand side, looking to whip this one in. And oh, Mitchell Armstrong with the goal, and he's 4th of the season. But you know, I don't care where it comes from, as long as we get that goal, as long as we get the upper hand. And it's Wilson, beautiful cross right across the face of goal. The goalkeeper, the Jonas goalkeeper, really should be picking that up. It's so close to him, so near his goal. He can't let that bounce across the face, but he does, and in the end, Armstrong's there at the far post. First shot of the game, first shot on target, clear cut opportunity, 1-0 Aberystwyth. And oh, Juventus almost replied instantly. We've got the ball here. Maybe we could create a counter-attack as Pedrosa with the ball in the box. I was going to say maybe he could have crossed it, but I don't think it was the worst option to a shot. Probably was maybe the best, but just not a good shot. A half chance wasted there. But we're not playing badly. Here is O'Connor with the ball going through. Good save. O'Connor actually recently in the game, 2 games before this match, scored a goal for the first time in over 11 hours. I didn't realise he was on a goal drought again. So I don't think O'Connor's really cut out for this. I don't know. I don't think O'Connor's good. It's a bit like the player we had a while back, the other striker. I can't think of his name now, but he was a good striker, but he just couldn't score as many goals. And O'Connor seems to struggle to score goals for whatever reason. So I'm thinking maybe O'Connor may leave at the end of the season based on his performance so far this year. And I may just quite literally go next season with Wallace and Lewis up front together. As we got the ball again, O'Connor being challenged and tackled. But again, another pretty aggressive start to the half. 2 clear opportunities, 2 half chances. We're only 1-0 up. Should really be 2-0. We should take both of them clear opportunities. Any good team does. They make a team pay for their mistakes. But we haven't so far. We've only done it once. As Wilson, quick free kick. I don't think anyone was really ready for that. Not even Lewis, even though he was trying to chase down the ball. Lovely, quick flowing football. But Juventus with the chance. Really good save and a good clearance from Miyazaki, I think. I still can't remember his name off by heart. I think it was Miyazaki. Miyazaki, yeah. Miyazaki with the throwing up on the pitch. Deep in there off. Hopefully he'll whip this one in. Not a good cross. And now Juventus are on the attack, and it all came from a poor cross to the left back. Everyone was committed forward, and as a result, no one was, while we were retreating, they were just able to flow the ball forward really quickly. Not enough people back. Keeper. He parried it into his own net, and it didn't even look like a thunderous shot or anything. It just quite literally looked like he parried it in his own goal. So we're going to give Wallace on. Lewis hasn't had the best of games. And we're going to get Di Lewis on. So Amir Lewis has gone off, but Di Lewis is going to come on. And we're going to play him as a deep line player maker support. I'm going to talk to both of these lads as well. Say calmly the pressure is off. And say calmly to him, show him what you can do tonight. Because if he can perform well, I may play him in the next league game. Because currently he doesn't play in the league games either. We play the youngsters trying to get them experience. But we've got a corner here as Wilson whips this one in. And it is Jose with the goal. 2-1. Get that goal advantage back. The away goal was a really disappointing thing to concede. But now we've got the second. A bit more relaxed. As here is Fernando Jose. You taking the piss. Miyazaki not doing his job at the near post of shutting down Petit. And he's on the post. It just looks... He had the ball and it looked like Petit tackled him. And the tackle ended up putting the ball in the back of the net. That's poor. Shouldn't have conceded that goal there. It's not a good goal to concede. At least with the first one, it was a counter-attack, and those can be hard to prevent. There's Armstrong with the goal, and he's onside 3-2. I was worrying about that second goal, talking about how we could have prevented it, because I don't think we're going to score a third. But look at that, so much space. No one's around him. He's got so much time and space. This is Juventus, and they can't defend. Giving us another easy goal on Armstrong, despite the fact he's not a regular right midfielder and not our regular. And in fact, if Jenkins was fit or even half fit for this game, I probably would have tried to have started him. He scored 2 goals today, and he's been the difference as we walk out 3-2 victors against Juventus. A really good performance. Shockingly good performance, really. So I'll meet you back for the 16th of March, where we will have, as I sign all these players, as we will have the deciding Europa League game, where we currently have, incredibly, the upper hand. The biggest game probably we've played in a long time, on Livecom anyway. Juventus Aberystwyth, with us having a very slender 1-goal advantage going into the second leg at Juventus Stadium. 60,561 people are going to be here. Oh, sorry about that. Are going to be here to hopefully witness us get through to our first ever Europa League quarterfinal and the second time ever reaching a quarterfinal continentally. Big times, big game. But the 2 away goals for Juventus give them a massive boost as well, because they know a goal and they're through on away goal rulings. We've got a lot of people on yellow cards. Lewis, Wilson, Pedrosa, Jose, and Ferreira. So booking to any one of them would mean they would miss a potential first leg of the quarterfinals. Let's go into this game. I'm optimistic. I'm very optimistic. Petit is playing. There is no room for Pogba. No, he's on the bench. So let's get the assistant to do this one more time. Bit of encouragement to pull off an upset. I should have done the individual team talks. But oh well. Juventus Aberystwyth, Juventus Stadium. Big, massive crowd. More than 60 times more than our average attendance in the league. So most of these lads don't play normally in front of this. But we've got the ball deep in our own half. Let's get the ball out quickly as we do. As Pedrosa plays the ball forward to Wilson. Wilson will attack down the left. It was Lewis with the goal. And he's off. Oh, I thought it was going to say he's onside, but because I saw the flag go down, I didn't see it up. So 1 goal disallowed, but showing that we... Oh, sorry, I knocked the mic. We've come here to play football. We've not come here to sit on that 1 goal advantage. We want to get an away goal. We want to try and rule out both if we can. As O'Connor whips this ball in, and Lewis really should find the back of the net there. On another day, he probably would have. Maybe the pressure's got to him there, but still, we've got a 3-2 lead on aggregate. As all it takes is one chance for a team as good as Juventus, and they'll normally get themselves back in it. They've wasted that one there, though. I didn't mention the starting lineup, but there are no changes that I can think of. I think I saw someone on low condition a second ago, though. But it's the same starting 11 that played in the previous matches. Lewis now breaking through. If he can find a ball in the box, he finds O'Connor, but a really brilliant save. O'Connor tried to make it difficult. He did knock it away from the keeper. He just managed to get over there in time. Oh, man. 2 clear-cut opportunities wasted. Pedrosa picked up a knock. I think he'll be alright to play majority of the game. We'll probably have to take him off at some point later on, but he should play around 60-70 minutes of the match fine. As Armstrong's been dispossessed and almost made to pay. Juventus are doing very well, but we're still offering a threat, which is what I like to see. We've got more of the ball. Okay, we're not having as many shots, but when we go forward, we look like we're going to find the back of the net more than what they do right now. So we're going to half-time 0-0. That's fine. That's fine by me. I would love a goal right now just to get that 2-goal advantage and get closer to edging off their away goal advantage. But I would happily settle for a 0-0 and just getting through. Any way of getting through, I'm fine with. We're approaching that hour mark. Lewis hasn't had the best of game. We'll consider taking him off now. Actually, O'Connor's dropped below. We're going to take O'Connor off, and Croft's not having a good game. But I want that defensive-minded player on the pitch, so he's going to have to stay on. We're going to talk to Wallace as well. Pressure is off tonight. Let's relax him up. Let's get him out there all ready to go. Make sure the occasion doesn't get to him as well, though. Lewis and Wallace haven't really played in big occasions. Oh wait, I just realised the time has gone. Juventus' time has just ticked away. It's just flown by. There's not been a highlight in the second half. We're just playing keep ball now, and that is it. We are through to the Europa League quarterfinals. What an abysmal second half. But I don't care. We're through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. And we're going to stay for the draw as well. So who else is through? Stuttgart are through, Tottenham are through, Bordeaux are through, Granada, Roma, Liverpool and Sevilla all through. Big casualties are, of course, Juventus, Napoli, Lyon, Real Sociedad. All big casualty names there. Picking up £295,000 there. Let's have a look at our finances quickly. Give you a little gander at that. 15 million currently in the back. No new expansions as of yet planned. Could change as we approach the latter end of the season. I will ask once we're out of the competition whether they were willing to expand the stadium. We'll have a look at the league as well. Right now we have drawn yet again another game, but we are in the Champions League next season because top two places in our Champions League football. Us and TNS are both in Champions League football next season. We've got TNS coming up on the Sunday. Hopefully I'll play a full team there. If we get a win, we should win the league pretty easily. I don't think we'll slip up too many more times now, hopefully. And yeah, so that we know that 3 of the teams in Europe next season, it'll be us entering the third qualifying phase, third champions qualifying phase. TNS will offer the third qualifying best place playoff phase thing. Bala will be entering the playoffs of the Europa League. I think Port Talbot will probably enter the third qualifying phase of the Europa League, and then we'll have a team entering the second, I believe, or something like that. You know, that we'll talk about that later on. But the quarter-final and semi-final draw. Middle East being scouted there. Don't think I've found anyone yet, though. If I do, it might be a miracle. But who's being called up? Oh, that was our player there. Our youth keeper. There's Samuel. There's one of our players out on loan, Billing. 21 players now called up to the squad. Anyone in England? Hey, look at that. Who else? Lloyd Lewis in the Welsh squad. Wallace in the under-21 squad. He was called up to Ireland, the actual Irish squad. There you go. He got a cap for Ireland, so being recognised now. I don't really care about Kevin Bland. He didn't want to join me. Tough tits, and he's struggling at Everton now in the Premier League. He could have been in the quarter-final of the Europa League. Let's view the draw so we know who we can get. There are only 8 teams left in it. So it's Stuttgart will play Liverpool. We start off at home. Who would I like out of these teams? Fuck me. Oh God, they're all so hard. They're currently 5th. Granada are currently 5th. Sevilla are currently where? 2nd. Probably not Sevilla then. Bordeaux currently, I don't have the league open. But what are they doing? Who do they beat? Braga. I don't know. Maybe there'd be a team I wouldn't mind playing. They've not smashed anyone, you know. Maybe Bordeaux. Tottenham, how are they doing? I imagine they're doing quite well. 7th, that wouldn't be a bad one, Tottenham, but they've got quite a few young players in there. Beckham. I don't know, maybe Tottenham. I think I kind of want to avoid Roma. I don't know, none of them are really doing well in the league apart from Sevilla. As long as we don't get Sevilla, we hit Tottenham. Oh, a UK battle in the Europa League quarter-final. We'll have a look at the semi-final, who we possibly get. It'll be Bordeaux or Roma. We'll face either us or Tottenham. But look at that, first time in how many years? 1, 2, 3. I don't think it was this year. 4 years since we got to quarterfinals. Finally there again. 4 seasons, I should say. And we're finally here again. And we've got another English team, and it's another North London team. It was Arsenal last time, it's Tottenham this time. So I'll meet you back for that game. Good thing we have no games in between, because that would bug me, having to swap out the team. It does mean a second team will actually play in this TNS. Actually, will it be a second team? No, it'll be a first team playing the TNS match because we'll have a big break. But yeah, I'll meet you back for the Tottenham game. Come on, what's our nickname? I forgot our nickname. Is it the Terriers? Nickname? The Seasiders. Come on, the Seasiders. I feel we can do this. We can get to the final. We can win the Europa League. Come on. I kind of believe. So until next time, guys. Peace out.